Okay, so let's look at one way we can build out this navigation menu using PowerPoint and Presenter. And I think this first way is probably most commonly used by either new users or users who haven't really worked a lot in the slide master view. But I also think it's used by a lot of folks kind of like me who kind of prototype for a while, and then before you know it, prototype has become your development project, so it kind of evolves into the final product. And that is to work with all of your hyperlinked icons on the slide level. So in this example, I'm starting out with 8 slides, the first being the home slide. Over here in the menu, I have each of these labeled specifically to the actual content slide. But I only have icons on this first slide. That's because I wanted to make sure I had the alignment correct, I had the placement and the specific use of the icons the way I wanted them. Once I have them in place, then I would come in here and I would add a hyperlink to each. So I'll just move that up. Add a hyperlink, in this case there's already one there, and just hyperlink to the specific slide based on the outline name that I gave it. Okay, so nothing new there, right? You're just working with basic hyperlinks and slide names. Now, once I have these in place, once I have the hyperlinks applied to each of these icons, it's only a matter of coming in here, Control C to copy them, and then Control V to paste them in place for each of the subsequent slides, right? Great benefit there is I'm only doing the work once up here on the slide level, and I'm just pasting those results all across the remaining slides. Now, once I get those hyperlinked icons placed on each slide, I can come back and make those modifications. So in this case, it's a signal slide. I just want to do something different here to indicate that this is the active slide. Maybe just a gray it out and then come to the next slide and make that change. And you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, you can do whatever you want, but you're just doing something to visually indicate that this is the active slide. So a couple positives on this workflow. I think it represents a prototyping development approach where you're playing with ideas, maybe running some ideas past your client, and before you know it, you have this little project worked out. Why go back and change it? Because at the end of the day, this is what we're going after, this effect, and this effect is great. No one knows how you built it, no one cares. But a consideration here is that if you have to make changes, say to hyperlinks, right? So this goes to the signal slide, but maybe now it needs to go to the satellite slide. You need to go back across 8 slides and make that update. So that could be a little bit of a time tiger for you in terms of a production interruption. Another consideration is that now that you have all these icons on every slide level and you're moving things around, they're really likely to get knocked around or just moved off center, so that when you go through them, you're seeing just 1 pixel shift on some of these, and that happens a lot too. So a couple considerations there. Again, neither production way is right or better. It's just about achieving this end result. Now in the next example, we'll look at using the slide master as a way to sort of hold some of these icons so that we remove them from the slide level and put some of that functionality underneath the slide on the master, and only use these slides as a way to cover up or add that indicated, that slide active slide icon. So we'll see that example in the next tutorial.